The woman had just followed her rural husband home when she discovered that the villagers helping her husband with chores were actually billionaires worth hundreds of millions of dollars, but seeing that the man looked completely unaware, she thought she must have been mistaken. Little did she know her instincts were absolutely right, because the entire village was filled with multi-millionaires, and all of this was part of the man's son's plan. The reason he didn't tell his father was simply because he wanted his father to find a kind wife. Once he saw the stepmother's character, he would then tell his father the truth. That day, the man was once again urged by his son to get married, and his son even used the news that he himself would not marry to threaten his father. The father had no choice but to agree, yet he had no idea where to find a woman who would be willing to marry him. That day, the man drove his electric tricycle out to buy groceries when he accidentally overheard a woman by the roadside also being urged to marry by her daughter. The man decisively stopped his vehicle in front of the woman. After a brief discussion between the two, they registered for marriage that very day, and then each informed their children of the marriage news. Since they were already married, the man invited his wife to his home, but as soon as the woman arrived in the village, she noticed the villagers working. All looked like billionaires she had seen before, but seeing the man in front of her not finding it strange at all, she thought she must have been mistaken. Back at the house, seeing the tidy courtyard and the man cooking in the kitchen, the woman couldn't help but feel that the man in front of her was 100 times better than her ex-husband. During dinner, the woman was shocked as she looked at the food on the table. Every dish was made from ingredients worth tens of thousands of dollars, and there was even top-grade caviar worth $200,000. But seeing the man look completely clueless about it, the woman couldn't help but doubt the man's true identity. Just then, the woman's ex-husband, Jack, brought their daughter to the man's house. Seeing his wife unwilling to reconcile with him and instead marrying a poor farmer, Jack immediately grew angry and tried to flip the dining table. But to his surprise, no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't move the table at all. Jack suspiciously lifted a corner of the table, only to be shocked to find that it was made of rare wood worth tens of millions of dollars. Seeing the man still clueless, Jack immediately wanted to spend $100,000 to buy the table at a low price. The man thought about how his son only made $3,000 a month, and even working 3 years, he might not save up $100,000. So he was about to agree right away, but the woman stopped him. She claimed that such a large table was worth at least $10 million, and if the man trusted her, she could send the table to an auction and sell it for a much higher price. But to the woman's surprise, the man simply gave the table to her, saying that since she was already his wife, if she liked it, she could just take it away. Hearing this, the woman was instantly overjoyed.